So I did my project on Earth Day, and yeah. Anyway, so yeah, in December 1492, Columbus discovered the left half of the world, which was kind of a big deal because up until that point, the only person who had been there was Jesus, depending on who you talk to. But that's never necessarily been proven. The Earth didn't actually have its own day until later on, when water was actually discovered by Helen Keller in 1947, if I'm not mistaken. And together, the land and the water made the Earth. At that point, people had just been drinking Mountain Dew and caffeinated energy drinks. But subsequent to that, we had Earth Day, and it was pretty sweet. We celebrated that Earth was still where it usually is, right here. It's kind of weird for it to be somewhere else. Yeah. Not to be confused with Arbor Day, because in 1884, Ann Arbor invented Arbor Day.
The town? The city?
Yeah, the city. The city of Ann Arbor. It was a it was a national festival that originated in Ann Arbor, where they would go into the town and cut down the tallest, strongest tree, and then burn it as like a sacrifice to the tree gods.
What tree gods? What did the tree gods do for Ann Arbor?
They preserved the tree's natural sap, which they drank up until the point when they discovered water through word of mouth from Helen Keller, although it was pretty difficult for her to communicate it effectively to them, but they eventually got the message.
So what do you think the relation is between Arbor Day and Earth Day?
Probably second cousins.
What are your feelings on recycling and plastic?
Lukewarm. I've never personally met recycling in plastic.
Okay. But how do you feel about landfills?
Landfills. I mean, I've never actually personally been to a landfill. I mean, you see them on TV, in the news, in the media.
Do you think they actually exist?
They might exist. I mean, they've seen it. I saw a cartoon of a landfill, which was about as close as I've ever physically gotten to a landfill.
What, in your opinion, is the most sustainable practice of energy use?
The most sustainable practice of energy use would probably be photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis?
Yes.
How do you suggest that we incorporate that with technology?
I think we should paint everything ever green, everywhere, always.
What kind of paint?
I assume it would probably be like those pancakes that you can buy on St. Patrick's Day that are full of like green dye. We should just
Food coloring.
smear that stuff on everything.
You think by putting food coloring on everything, photosynthesis will naturally happen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's no cellular plant biology.
It's called evolution.